out of time, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side, and it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it, thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Signature challenge, ready and waiting for you right now. Season 2 will also have new agendas featuring some of the best performances from up-and-coming players in the league, such as Luka's NBA debut and Ja Morant's first 30-point game.
As for the Season 2 reward players, well, let's just say you're in for a treat. Starting off at level 1, you're gonna get a free agent.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starters. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 7, Justice Winslow. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 24, Dylan Brooks. Man in the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 17, Jonas Valanciunas. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 13, Jaren Jackson Jr. At the other guard position, at 6'3", number 12, Ja Morant. The head coach for your home team is Taylor Jenkins. Once again, your Memphis Grizzlies!
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said when he was growing up, he was never a big leaper or a dunker. Truth be told, he said, I wasn't even considered a top guard in my recruiting class, but I worked relentlessly and played with a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to be considered among the great players. I wanted to belong. Kevin, he certainly belongs with the Hawks right now.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. John Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Collins, good. Collins has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hawks.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Morant against Young. Collins dishes to Young. Floats one. That one goes in.
And nice little floater right there. Give Young credit. He's developed the shots he needs to overcome his size limitations.
Morant drives in. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 5.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Collins wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He has 5.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
And it's Morant missing. The Hawks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Passes to Herter. Outside Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hunter. And the rejection by Jackson. The drive by Brooks. Yep, it counts.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
And despite that funky delivery, Jackson Jr. has become one of the more lethal three-point shooters in this league, no matter the position.
And give his father a lot of credit. He and his mom, it's in his DNA. I played with his father in Washington, and he was a knockdown, deadly shooter, champion with the Spurs as well. Now, as far as Jackson Jr., he's already shooting around 40% from beyond the arc. That's an incredible number for a player his age. It makes the Grizzlies very difficult to match up with defensively.
Here's Young, following the basket by Ja Morant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Pass to Herter. Shoots the three, and he's good on the three ball.
I don't know why they're giving him that shot. I mean, he could get it going from three-point range if you don't be careful.
Here's Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Winslow with it, and guarded by Capella. Counts the basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the left wing, and here's Collins from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant drives in, and finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Young looking it over. Count that one.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Herter, no good.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Morant. There's Winslow, who's back up. And that one is off. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Fires from 18. Hunter, no good.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
The drive by Brooks. Oh, what a beautiful play.
With intensity, did you see that? Great. Absolutely relentless. Driving to the rim. Brooks wasn't going to beat it now.
The Hawks trail by 9. Here's Herter. Right side, Collins. Drills the three-pointer. Collins has got 8.
He must have had a good warm-up because he's hot. I mean, he's 3 for 4 already, and we're only getting started.
And finished off by Morant.
Well, you see the burst. Morant, very hard to catch once he gains a step.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Here's Young.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Off target with the open look. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Brooks. Winslow's got his second bucket of the game to go. To the left side wing. Herter, no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And that one's good. Morant.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Hawks trail by 12. Young outside. Outside Collins. Here's Hunter. Misses the 3. Morant against Young. And that one's good. Morant's got 19 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
In the corner, it's Capella. To end the run. Chalk up 2 there.
Terrific at catching in there at the basket. I mean, his hands are great. Capella uses that size to his advantage.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era But if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. So Memphis ends up going with the new group, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Members checked in for Kevin Huerter, and it's Teague in for Young. Clark trying to get open, and that one drops for him. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Atlanta. On defense, the Grizzlies. Reddish the pass to Teague. Over in the corner, Reddish. Off target from three-point range. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Teague. Here's Jones, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
And that one's good by Clark.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Here's Melton, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The pass to Reddish. Here's Dedmon, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Dedmon. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Jones. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Dedmon. The rebound by Anderson.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Melton, no good. The Hawks trail by 15.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physically. He can get you out of your rhythm.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Hawks shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Reddish kicks to Jones. Hicked him clean. To the middle. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Bembry. And the wide open shot from Reddish. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 15-point game. And Jones sends it back. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Hawks making a switch here. Fernando's checked in. Here's Clark. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Passes it to Bembry. To the wing on the left. The three. The shot by Reddish, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
And the first one drops. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
And so Clark nails both of them.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now here's Teague. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Melton. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Teague with a clean look. No good on the triple. Memphis leading by 19 points. Here's Jones. Bembry with the rebound. Atlanta shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Reddish with the ball. Working on Jones.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Memphis. It's Anderson with the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And the Grizzlies lead by 21. And it's the Hawks' ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Teague. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. So it's the Grizzlies now. Clark into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Clark nails both of them. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. Over in the corner, Reddish. Had the space there, but it's offline. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. It's the Grizzlies running away with this one. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Venom.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 22. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Teague. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bember. Then it's Reddish. And it's Fernando in at the power forward position. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Jones. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Dedmon. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Valanciunas, good.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
Here's Teague after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Bembry misses. Anderson right side. Here's Valanciunas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat. And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season, and he actually hit them at a decent clip.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
And even though Valanciunas has added the 3-ball to his game, his value to this team really lies elsewhere.
Yeah, Jay. He better know where his bread is buttered and stay in his lane, because no question, he's there to be a space eater. Look, think about it. He gives you high-level rebounding, efficient scoring inside. But if he wants more minutes on the floor, the improved jump shot is key for him.
The Hawks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Young against Morant. To the paint, Fernando.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Young passes to Fernando. And yes, it's good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. To the wing right side. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Kept alive. Here's Valanciunas, and he banks in the layup. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
To the inside, Collins. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
It's Morant with the drive.
That's what the point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
And here's Young. Count that bucket.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And that one's good. Morant's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Here's Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden,
I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. And so Collins nails both of them. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And that one's good. Morant.
Boy, Morant just shows you a little of everything. I mean, that time he stops on a dime, pops it in. Nothing you can do to defend that.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And Brooks isn't just a fighter. Someone that isn't going to give in to the defense. You know, Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Shooting one.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yeah, Jay, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Young with the ball. He's got 8, and here's Collins from outside.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
And it's Winslow that time on the assist from Valanciunas. Winslow's got 5 points in the quarter. Atlanta shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk it.
It's Morant with the drive. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And the Hawks making a change here. Jones is checked in.
One shot. One shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
And what really separates Morant, the intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
For Atlanta, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Morant drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 35 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nice shot by Brooks.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Herter, following the score by Memphis. Pass to Young, beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Good on the bucket.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 6 from 3-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Jones with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The pass to Jones. Back to Young. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
3.
Herter's got 8 points.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
And finished off by Morant.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Young passes to Capella. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Anderson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant. And then for Atlanta, Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Kevin Herter. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Melton. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Grizzlies making the shot.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
And Brooks gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Winslow. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks.
Hot ball.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Trae Young.
Jeff Teague.
Hawks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Inside, out left to the wing. Here's Bembry. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Melton passes to Winslow. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. They get a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Checking in for your Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, Marco Goodrich, Tyus Jones.
Here's Capella. He's got 8. Passes it to Reddish. The Trae. The rebound by Anderson.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
But they get it back. Capella against Jones. Reddish. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And here's Atlanta. Knocked loose. Jones with it. Picked up by Teague. Here's Goodrich. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bembry. He dishes it to Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
At the line.
I mean, really, Capella is a handful for the defense. I mean, at times you got to foul him.
The Hawks have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Bembry. Got a piece of it. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's Jones. Bembry with the rebound. Hawks shooting in the second quarter, right around 48%. There's the dish to Teague. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Capella kicks to Reddish. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. .43 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Jones with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. 9 feet out. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jones against T. Pass to Reddish. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Bembry. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Dedmon's got 6.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
It's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had a scoring performance for the ages, putting up an enormous amount of points. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style, Memphis, starting to amass high-profile superstar prospects.
Yeah, Ja Morant is flash and substance. Great leader, makes everyone around him better.
Yeah, you know, Jaren Jackson Jr., poster child for the modern-day big, you know, can stretch the floor and guard everyone at every position. This is a good team.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Here's Morant. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Young, following the basket by Ja Morant. From deep. Young, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Morant with the drive.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, there were more rumors that the Grizzlies' ownership were exploring relocation. Now the lease at FedExForum runs through 2027. Substantial penalties for breaking it early. But playing in a small market with the financial challenges the league has seen of late, that wouldn't necessarily preclude a move someday down the road. Guys?
Hopefully they can stay put. Thanks, D.A.
It comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination. It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
Here's Herter, following the basket by Ja Morant. It's Young on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Young's got 14 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
For Atlanta, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
One shot.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Young. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. And the dunk by Capella.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
And it's Morant missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Capella. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks against Capella. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is what the coach likes seeing from Brooks. I mean, making an effort to improve his passing.
Here's Herter. Brooks covering. Pass to Young. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. A baseline J. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Brooks has got 15.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
So it's the Hawks now.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And Valanciunas penetrating. Atlanta's shooting here about 46% for the game. To the right side. Wide open look. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella. He's got 17.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Valanciunas, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, it's tough trying to alter this focus. I mean, Valanciunas is great at staying in control.
And Atlanta has possession. Right side, Collins. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Wing shot on the way, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Here's Young. He's got 17. Pass to Capella. Here's Collins. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
For Memphis, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for Kyle Anderson. He's checked in for Justice Winslow. Then for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella, and it's Reddish in for Kevin Huerter. He's off on the second. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Young pass to Reddish. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Brooks from outside. Collins grabs the miss. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 47%, pretty solid. Hunter kicks to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. In the corner, it's Hunter. Offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Anderson's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Here's Young. He's got 17. To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
The kick out to Anderson. Here's Gutterich. Hits it from 3-point range. Gutterich has got 7.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And then for Atlanta, Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Bembry comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teague in for Trae Young. Jones, that's for 2. They grabbed their own miss. No good from Clark.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Here's Bembry, defended by Anderson. Fast break, Memphis. Lets it go from 14. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Oh, man, a sound perimeter shooter who massively improved his jump shot over the years. A testament to Anderson's work ethic.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
2.
And that one misses. Jones checked in for the Hawks. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Memphis with it. Gutterich can't get it to go.
Even right at the rim. I mean, that's a tough shot for him. The D has him blanketed.
To the paint, here's Jones, and Jones with the stuff.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Here's Jones, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Bembry. It's stolen by Jones. Unhindered, going all the way. And it's Clark slamming it down.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Good on the shot. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
And drafted 4th overall by Phoenix back in 2017. Jackson was supposed to provide defense and energy, but his poor shooting has kept him from seeing the floor.
Well, last year, Memphis took him on a reclamation project. I mean, he still has the athleticism and the motor to be a difference maker. He just doesn't give you enough rebounding or passing to offset the problems with the jumper.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dedmon with the block. Jones against Teague. Outside, Jones. And there's the pass to Bembry. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Jackson misses.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Teague, the pass to Dedmon. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his 7th assist in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing. A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here's Reddish after Josh Jackson's bucket. Basket counts. Dedmon's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
That's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Inside, Reddish, and Reddish with the slam.
Just a great job there from Teague to locate where his teammate was and get the ball to him on time.
And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 6.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Teague against Jones.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left to play in the third. That's good from 17 feet away.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Atlanta shooting an efficient 53% from the field. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Jones, Labissiere out there with Teague, and it's Graham in at the 3 slot. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And Jones sends it back, but they recover it. Jang finds Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
And when Clark is on fire, he stays aggressive. You gotta love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
Now here's Teague. And it's Herter, top of the key. Over Allen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And here's Atlanta. Labissiere dishes to Graham. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Winslow, and it falls over the rim and in.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Graham gets a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Allen, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Herter, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Winslow's shot is off. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Graham from outside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Graham touched it last. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Fernando's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Shoots from the corner. Rebounded by the Hawks.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Graham with the bucket.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Here's Winslow. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Teague, the pass to Fernando. Back to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Fernando, that's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jackson drives in. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Labissiere. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Memphis, their shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's T. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Down low, and Labissiere gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Good.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
And if you give Teague a look at the lane, he'll take it without a second thought. He loves to drive to the rim.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Winslow. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Over Teague. Here's Jang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Personal foul. Shooting for Memphis. Gorgie Dang. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Jang drops them both. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Jang. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Labissiere. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. They get it again. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Shooting for Atlanta. Bruno Fernando. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. From the wing, here's Jang. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young outside, three-pointer, Graham. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jang's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. And another miss by Memphis. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Graham. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jang's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Hawks have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And so it's Memphis with it. They get it back. Here's Brooks. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
What an active player Brooks is. I mean, he does an awesome job there fighting to keep this possession alive.
Now T. And there's the feed to Graham. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Graham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Passes to Jackson. Over Labissiere, and it's Memphis with another.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Now here's Teague. Young finds Labissiere. And the rejection by Jang. Here's Melton. Tries again. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 13 points in the second half.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Allen's shot is off.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Young with no one around. Brooks grabs the board. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Showing how lethal he can be from there. Brooks, oh man, if you keep giving Brooks these type of looks, he's going to keep making you pay.
Graham, a beautiful reverse layup.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Memphis has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for Brooks. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. And a change for the Hawks. Reddish, he's checked in for Trae Young. Pass to Reddish. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jones for 3. Graham with the rebound. The Hawks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Teague feeling it out a bit. No one near Labissiere as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Labissiere's got 7 points here in this quarter. Allen for 3. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Reddish. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
On the basket by Jones.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Now here's Teague inside. Labissiere, no good. Here's Allen, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. And Atlanta has possession. Here's Fernando, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, it doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Left side Jackson, and Labissiere sends it back.
Just phenomenal timing on the block. Labissiere leaping up for the forceful rejection.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for Atlanta, Jeff Teague at the line for 2.
Two shot.
Free throw good, Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Hawks. And so Teague hits 2 free throws. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Jackson fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And how about the level of concentration on display here by Jackson? Doesn't shy away from getting hit while shooting.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
Now here's Graham. Here's Labissiere. Some solid defense from Clark. For the 3. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Teague. And the layup is good. Teague's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
And Graham throws it down hard.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Look at the explosiveness from the little man. Teague just rises up and never stops.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 42. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
With Barry, all of my got tags. We gon' march in the party, get out of my way. Like karate, don't wanna meet that. Hey, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Gonna be put about 100 times. My enemies never had sympathy for you in it. I've been up mentally. Who am I? Hey, look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. Yeah. Look at me now. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me now. To the bando, send them through your fendo. That's it, I'm out of my bando. Like a Minnesota, at the Dominican, like
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Clark, second shot opportunity, and there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable, but all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Jones, that's for two, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
And good that time. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Jang, and the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah, flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
Graham from outside. This year kicks to Dedmon. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. You know, there is a better game, there is a worse game, but, you know, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is to take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.